The Phillies with a win last night on a wild sequence, and I want to talk about that at the start. Catcher's interference, bases loaded. Batter's awarded first base on a catcher's interference. Therefore, the walk-off run comes in, and I don't know. I got to be honest with you. I felt a little weird about that. I felt a little weird about a game ending on catcher's interference. First of all, I don't understand the rule of catcher's interference, why you should be awarded first base on catcher interference. Listen, I don't want to come off like I'm not ungrateful for the Phillies to win the game. I just want to examine this rule. Why is it that a little infraction like that gives you a big advantage of being awarded first base? Wouldn't it be better if that rule was, okay, that's just a ball? Just like a balk, you're awarded a base, but it becomes a ball to the batter. I don't know. Am I out of line here? Let me bring Ray Dunn in here. Is with me today. Ray, did you feel, first of all, a little bit weird about the game ending that way?
Well, I was there. So as it was happening, you see Edmundo Sosa pointing to the glove and pointing to the dugout. And immediately in my mind, I'm like, woohoo, walk off. This game's over, man. Let's go home. Everyone around me starts booing as they start going to replay. It's like, no, this is going to be a good thing. But trust me. And we had the TV right above us. We see it right away. And to me, that's awesome. That's just a weird quirk of
it's awesome.
walking it off. Yeah.
It's awesome to win a game on catcher's interference.
It's the second time we've had that happen in the divisional era of Major League Baseball.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. It's like, you didn't feel weird about that?
No, I felt great. I mean, it was kind of weird to wait for the umpire to be like, well, we overturned the call, and then everyone realized what happened, and then the sound starts going. It's not exactly how you envision walking it off. I can't say in my backyard as a kid, I was like, one day I want to walk it off on catcher's interference and see how it feels.
All right, let's look at that rule then. Is that a overly hefty price to pay for a catcher trying to catch a strike? And the ball is a strike. He was swinging at it. So the catcher just moved his glove up a little too far, and it interferes with the bat. Should you be awarded first base for that?
I think he was trying to steal a strike right there. I think he was trying to get that one in the zone to get that third strike.
Well, he was going to see swung at it, so it must have been a strike.
He was checking his swing.
He was trying to swing at that.
He was on the outer portion. His bat was going towards it. He's not allowed to make contact with it if the glove's right there.
I get it that the glove is in harm's way, and it's the catcher's fault for putting it in harm's way. The only thing I'm asking is that too punitive for that kind of a situation where you're awarded first base?
Now, I don't think a catcher would ever do this, but to take this to the extreme of where this rule goes, if you have a good hitter up and you see your pitcher's made a mistake, would you throw the glove out in front? Try to push the glove a little bit up to try and get in the way?
Are your instincts to do that? Or because you could get whacked with the bat.
Absolutely.
Your arm can get whacked with the bat. I don't think any catcher does that intentionally.
No catcher wants to do it intentionally, but I'm telling you, because of this rule, there's no even thought process of interfering with the bat because you're going to give the guy a free base. You take it down to a ball, there's some sicko out there that's going to try and make this an extreme. I think the punitive of being first base allows it to be something that happens very rarely in baseball and makes it very minimal in terms of the impact of it. I mean, this is the only second time we've seen this.
You don't see catcher's interference very much at all.
No.
I'm just saying, if a balk only gives you a ball, why would catcher interference give you a base?
Well, it gives you a base. In terms of the runner moving up.
The runner. I'm talking about the batter. The batter, on a balk, the batter isn't awarded first base.
No, but if there was a balk in that situation, we're still talking about one of those awkward walk-off celebrations where it's like,
I get it. I'm just like, this is outside the fact that the Phillies won the game. I'm just saying, is that rule overly punitive that you're awarded a base, that the batter is awarded a base for catcher's interference?
I guess the idea is we have no idea what would have happened on that pitch. Like, he could have swung and missed, but he also could have hit a double and drove in 2 runs. Obviously, in that case, he couldn't have.
Along the line, I'm trying to defend my position that you should not be able to end the game on catcher's interference.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to do here. I think it's overly punitive that you should lose a game on catcher's interference. So I would change the rule to that's a ball, and if it's ball 4 and the bases are loaded, then you lose the game. It's like anything else. To me, that would be more normal than what happened last night. The Phillies got a gift.
They got a gift, but I think it was also a product of just how all over the place Hicks was. Like, the catcher probably isn't jumping out to try and steal a strike if Hicks isn't throwing the ball every which way.
You're right. He stinks.
I was in 133. I thought a pitch was going to hit me.
Yeah, there's a guy who throws 100, and he has no idea how to harness it for years. And he's been bounced around because of it. The Red Sox blew that game because they brought in Jordan Hicks in that particular situation. So the Phillies win, and it was a good darn thing for the Phillies, the people that bet minus 215, as they just, by the skin of their teeth, win a game last night. But we're going to talk about Dave Dombrowski had a little presser before the game. And I got to be honest with you, I didn't like what I heard. And so I'm left with this question. Is David Robertson possibly the best that he's going to do? Let's knock this down here. Middleton, 2 days ago, says, we're not going to pay an arm and a leg because it cost them, for Robertson, $6 million, and it put him $12 million in the luxury tax area. Robertson, his tryout was 88 to 90 miles an hour, and they go, so we got to sign him. And I'm going, really? And then David Dombrowski says there's no regrets on how he built the bullpen. And then he was asked a magical question. Do you expect to make another bullpen acquisition? I don't know if I expect it. I guess it's in the mix of things we'll talk about to make us better. Is this possible that the best thing he can do here is to sign Robertson? Ray, is that a distinct possibility, or is this just he's going to make a bigger strike?
This can't be it. I like the Robertson signing. I was the one here yesterday like, hey, this is nice. This is something to add to your bullpen. If this is it, Mike, we are in dire straits for the next 2 months.
Do you get the impression that this could be it from what Dombrowski said?
I think right now he and Middleton over the last 2 days have pretty much set themselves up to say, hey, we didn't get the fireballer ninth inning guy, and that's okay. That's what I'm reading.
We tried. The price was just too high.
That's what I'm reading from this, is that, hey, we've seen you guys mocking Clase, mocking Mason Miller, whether it be Duran, all these guys who are ninth inning guys across baseball. We've seen you guys asking for them. And you know what? We've got Mason Miller at home. Well, we're going to go get a Mason Miller type that you don't think is Mason Miller, but we think can be that effective in the ninth inning. And to me, that's terrifying.
I'm scared to death now. I really am. That, first of all, that they signed Robertson, it's a total move of desperation. How could he have pressed anybody throwing 88 to 90 miles an hour in his tryout? I mean, come on. What are we doing here? And then he says, well, I don't know if I expect it. I guess it's in the mix of things we'll talk about to make us better. He is laying groundwork to say maybe Robertson is the best we could do here, and we're going to have to live with it. And that is not enough, Ray.
No, it's not enough.
Not enough. Now they're talking about, well, he's going to go to the minor leagues. He's going to up his velocity, and we're going to start him in that middle inning role first. But then, when he builds up his arm in the minor leagues, then we're going to transition him to the major spots, high leverage situations. That's high leverage. You're going to throw him in high leverage situations, 90 miles an hour.
All right, take a deep breath on the 90 miles.
What's the point of signing a guy who's throwing 90?
He was sitting almost 95 last year.
I mean, he's not sitting 95 now. He's sitting 90. He's got atrophy in his arm. He's throwing 88 to 90. He said he kept working out.
He's building up. Give him some time,
He's
Mike.
building up. He's throwing 88 to 90 now. You're telling me he's going to build up to 95?
You said to me the workout doesn't really equate to pitching to live hitters. You think when the adrenaline's pumping a little, he's not going to be able to get that up?
It's even more. Your velocity should be even higher. If you're just throwing a baseball in a tryout, you should be pumping it without regard to who you're facing.
In 15 days, if he's still sitting 88 to 90, I'll hit the panic button. Until then,
when you read that, did it not sting you a little?
Oh, I knew I was going to have this back and forth. That's what stung me. That's exactly what it stung me. I was like, oh,
I don't know. Listen, I'm a scout. I'm a scout. They send a scout out there. There's other scouts there. He throws for me. He's throwing 88 to 90. Guess what I'm doing? I'm making an about face and getting in the car and going home. That's what I'm doing. Now, apparently this scout calls up Charlie Kerfeld, the higher scout. He comes there. He makes a phone call. We got to sign him. We got to sign him at 88-90? What is that? Why waste your time? All right, maybe I'm wrong. 610-632-0975. It's the Mike Missanelli Show on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Thanks for watching. I love these outro videos because I can actually talk with my hands and it looks normal here. So subscribe right here and watch some more videos for us. How about it?